I'm your host, Dorothy Mashburn, and welcome to Salary Negotiations Made Simple. Here I show you how negotiating does not have to be overwhelming. I break the entire process of negotiating into easy-to-learn steps that you can use in any salary negotiation situation. Whether you're starting a new job or preparing to ask for a raise, expect to receive practical, actionable strategies that are based on real-life experiences. I'll be sharing tips that have been proven to work, where professionals like you have netted anywhere from $10,000 to $75,000 more in compensation. It's payment for the skills you already bring, so you need to know how to ask for payment for that value. Are you ready to learn how to boost your earnings? Let's dive in. Welcome back to another episode. This is Dorothy Mashburn. We talk about salary negotiations here, confidence mastery, as well as how to improve body language and posture in order to sound confident, competent, able to know your worth and fight for it. So welcome to Salary Negotiations Made Simple. We're talking about words today. Words are important. We have to project confidence without sounding inauthentic, but using the right words in order to make our points come across sharp, confident, and intelligent. Let's dive in. We all have this fear that often looms over us. Maybe we will say the wrong thing. Maybe we'll come across as threats. As women professionals, as we have grown up through various cultures teaching us, we must appear nice. We must appear subservient. We must be collaborative, not come across as competitive. These are first social programming, and second, we have learned when we are seen as threats, we are asked to modify our stance, or you call the B word. So there is absolutely some truth to those fears. So what I want to teach today is how to be confident without being threatening. And I know it's a fine balance, but I promise you it can be done. So now picture this, just after you accomplished a major milestone, for example, you delivered a customer retention project under budget, on time, or even better than the timeline that was asked of you. And somebody says, congratulations, what a great job. And you say, I think you just got lucky. Or you say, thank you, I couldn't have imagined this would work. What are you doing here? You are downplaying your own accomplishments. And I bet it wasn't easy. And I bet you didn't get lucky. You engineered the success of this project, so own it. And the way you do it, you say, thank you. I put a lot of effort into it, and I'm very proud of the result. And of course, nothing is done in a silo. I had a great team that supported me. See how different this confident you is going to sound and show up? This is how you can balance being confident without coming across as threatening. The next one, address qualifiers. So sometimes, and most times, even for me, I'm always on the lookout for this. You put in words such as you know, right, and ums. Many years ago, I was in a Toastmasters, and I had somebody count my ums and you knows, and there were 47 in a 5 or 7 minute speech. We don't realize how many ums, you knows that we interject into our sentences because we are trying to appear perhaps at ease or make the counterpart feel at ease, or even maybe we're speaking too fast and our brain is trying to catch up. So my recommendation for this is record yourself on a Zoom, just like I'm doing, and then never publish it, just watch it again. And the more cognizant you are of whether you're interjecting with so's or you knows, you will know that you need to be watching out for those. The next one that women have as a pitfall is appearing confident while not wanting to steamroll your counterparts. So you're in a big meeting, for example, and you have the data and you want to say, you really in your head, you're thinking, this is a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you do this? But you know from past experience, if you said that, you would come across as somebody who steamrolls everybody else. Instead, you could say something like, I'm eager to hear differing perspectives, but based on the information that we have today, I believe our next go-to steps are X, Y, and Z. This fosters dialogue as well as establishes you as an authority based on the information that you have. It also gives you a wiggle room if information does change that you can now reassess, makes you flexible, but absolutely confident. That's another way to handle this. So you're not saying, oh my God, why are we even talking about this? Let's just go do X, Y, and Z. That's when we get into trouble and being told that we are coming across as extremely threatening. And then the last and final one is speedy speech. In times of TikTok, times of YouTube, attention spans I know are less than 3 seconds or whatever the statistic is out there. What I want us to do is slow down our speech and then interject pregnant pauses. And how much pause is good? 1, 2, 3 seconds. 3 to 5 seconds is a good silence that you should maintain. When we're speaking very fast, first of all, your brain cannot keep up. So you tend to use these filler words or you tend to interject with qualifiers. But if you slow down, your brain can actually keep up. That's number 1. Number 2, when you are silent, the other party feels uncomfortable and they may blurt out information that you can then use to your advantage. And then number 3 is it makes you look confident. You know that confidence we're striving for all the time, it can come if you just slow down your speech. And the reason it is it gives the unconscious signal to your other party is that you're not in a rush. You're not desperate for approval. You are a confident human being. You're a confident professional. And you have all the time in the world. Those are the 4 things that will help us appear more confident in any discussion, negotiation, project work, presentation in front of an executive. So keep that in mind. And also know it's not going to change overnight because we have been conditioned, we've been plugged into this matrix, and we've been conditioned to act a certain way. But with practice, these are under your control. So spend some time doing some self-reflection after you listen to this and say, where do I speak too fast? Do I discount some of the accomplishments that I have done in the past? Do I use a lot of filler words? Do I apologize when it's unnecessary? Do I downsize my accomplishments? Do I use hedge phrases? One of the hedge phrases that I forgot to mention is, I'm not an expert, and I think, or this might be a silly
You're ready
question,
to rise up and get paid for your worth. Be sure to get the free salary negotiation training at dorothyMashburn.com/fight for your worth. This is the ultimate step-by-step guide in order to help you secure a promotion or break the glass ceiling. Again, it's at dorothyMashburn.com/fight for your worth. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.